So I'm in the seventh grade. Me and the guy that I spoke with on the phone yesterday, who I mentioned, who's doing 15 years, we were going to the same school at the time. So we were really doing like very wild stuff. So, over a series of time in the seventh grade, he was in the eighth grade actually. Eventually we got to that point to where they was like, okay, you need to go to another school. So obviously they sent me to alternative school again. And, I served out my little 45, 60-day sentence, came back, and I just kept getting worse. I kept getting worse. I was going to school less and less and less as the days were going on. And even at this point in time, as a seventh grader going into eighth grade, by this time, my homeboy who was in a grade above me, he had already went to jail again. Well, a previous time. So by this time, finally made it to eighth grade, and I'm not even living with my brother no more. I have completely alienated the fact that I'm still a young teenage boy. So at this time, I was no longer living with my brother. I was hopping around, staying at place to place, barely making it to school. And this guy named Jeremy College took me under his wing. Shout out to Jeremy. And he basically became my guardian at the time because we were together every day. I was staying at the places he was staying at. And he was just kind of looking after me as, I guess you would just say like a street dude. What's crazy is I ended up moving away from Jeremy to a friend that I met through Jeremy. His name was Devin. And his mom, I basically invaded their home because I don't ever really vividly remember asking his mom, could I stay with them? And mind you, I'm in like eighth grade. But she understand the type of life that I was living at the time, and she was very accepting and like not a judgmental person at all. So, she welcomed me with open arms like I was her own son. And I remember her son, he was going to school every day, and I was staying at their house. Mind you, I'm still supposed to be in the eighth grade, but every single day I'm not going to school. So that kind of triggered her to a point to where she was like, you know what, as a mother, I feel like I'm enabling you. So if you're going to stay here, you're going to be friends with my son, you're going to have to take your butt to school.